Welcome to Intuitive Heathen. You are not tuned in to Starlock Podcast.
Mo man, I just wanna go back home. Planet Earth ain't where I'm supposed to be.
Welcome to Intuitive Heathen. You are not tuned in to Starlock Podcast. I am your boy, your man, your angel. Mo man, you understand me? You know what I'm talking about. And I had a real download today, y'all. And I ain't even really gonna say today because this download kind of came like in increments. And it was directly from the ancestors. And it was rather interesting. So I'm like, this was definitely intuitive. Definite intuitive download. And I gotta share it with my peoples. Right? So birth. They say we just be recreating ourselves. We just come back and we do it all over again, and history repeats itself. But sometimes these souls be here for the first time, right? And some of us been here for many lifetimes. But so the ancestors explain that this is how birth works, right? So all the sperm cells, all of the many sperm cells, they are ancestors. They are ancestors, right? And they all would like another chance here on earth. Some of them want their first chance. Some of them waiting to be called on. Some of them got unfinished business. Some of the ancestors, they feel like they left prematurely. They left in the wrong way. They didn't go out right. You know what I mean? But life ain't something that you can just choose to just jump in the body and just come back in. You got to be, it's things that go on in the spiritual realm before decisions are made, right? And so all the many ancestors, they jump into these sperm cells and they trying to get their way back in, and then the Most High, he take his pick. And he says, Mo man, it's your turn. Just an example. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's do it, right? And so all the ancestors, the other cells, they happy for me because, in the spiritual realm, it ain't no hating shit going on. It ain't like, oh, man, it ain't my turn again. It's like, okay, it's my turn, y'all. Let's do it. So all of us go back up to the heavens. And once we're to the heavens, now the rest of the ancestors that didn't make it this time, they make you up. The guys, they do the men. And the ladies, they do the girls. And they make you up and they say, oh, yeah, this gonna be a big old black nigga right here, yeah. Yeah, no, this ain't for that pretty boy shit. He going for something, right? And that's how they doing it. So they all putting features in you that they want because you are the actual manifestation that's coming to earth to live out whatever plan they got for you. That's why it's important to know yourself, to know what you're here for, to know what's going on, to wake up. You feel me? So they making you up. They say, yeah, we want him to look like this. And then they put all the traits in you too. Yeah, he gonna have an anger problem. He gonna have this, but then he gonna do this, and he gonna do this, and they putting all the traits in you. So then once all the traits is instilled in you, now you ready to go and take the fetus, or whatever they call it, if I'm saying it right. Hey, I'm not a doctor. You feel me? So now you in the stomach and you ready to, they done gave you all the traits. Even when they come to the women, they dolling them up. all the old ancestors, they dolling the women up. They say, I want her to look like this, and I want her to be, even people on this earth that people may call ugly, because I don't call nobody ugly. You could look good. Ugly to me is ugly on the inside, right? But people that people may call ugly, like I said, the ancestors, they made you just like that because you have a specific agenda. You see what I'm saying? They made people that they need pretty and that they need cute and that they need all that shit. But motherfuckers who don't think they look a certain type of way or whatever, just considered ugly or whatever the fuck, those are the special ones because they have different paths. But you see, they get so caught up in this earthly shit, motherfuckers downing them, and that they lose sight. They never really make the way. So the ancestors, they dolling you up and they putting everything in you that they want in their manifestation. And then you got to think a lot of the women, when they dolling these women up, they say, ooh, she gonna be pretty. I want her. She gonna have all the men's dripping over her. And you gotta think they thinking like this because when they was here, their essence was stripped from them. They was raped, beat, abused. You better not look in no damn mirror. You ugly. But at the same time, y'all fucking though. Y'all taking her goods though. But ripping her of everything that is of her. So now these ancestors, every generation, they dolling us up even more. Because they want the manifestation that comes to look how they want to look, to act like they want to act. So we are our ancestors' manifestations. We are like so when we in the stomach, right, when we come out, when we born, they rooting for us. The ancestors that made us, they rooting for us in the spiritual realm. Them are our ancestors. Those are our angels. Those are our spirit guides. They rooting for us. They want us to do the mission. They want us to complete the mission. They want us to fulfill the mission. Right? But we barely ever do that. Because we get so caught up in the karmic family thing. I love my family. We get so caught up in the baby mama, baby daddy thing. I can't live my life. I got kids now. I can't do this. I can't go nowhere. My kids is... And you forget why you was made up and put here. So, it's deep, man. It just make you want to do more research on yourself to be like, damn, why am I here? Who am I? Because once I started digging and digging and digging, I wasn't always woke, y'all. I wasn't always intuitive. I made dumb decisions back in the day. I always had spiritual protection because of who I am. But vibing at a lower frequency definitely diminished some of the protection that I could have had. I could have been so much more powerful than I was at an earlier age. But I didn't know no better. I was tied up in the karmic families and you know, don't nobody know about this. We live in life. You see what I'm saying? But we're going to take a little break and we're going to come right back because it's juicy. You understand me?
Moment.
Okay, we back. You know what I'm talking about. And so, yeah, man, it gets deep when you just think about, you know, where we come from, how we were created, the things that were put into creating us. People be talking about but I don't believe in angels and ancestors and all that, man. I just, you know, but all is one, man. everything in this world is the same, bro. All is one, bro. Just think about the trees, right? Think about the roots of a tree. And think about how the roots spread out into the ground, right? And then think of a person. And think of how our feet and our toes spread out into the ground, just like a tree. And then the tree got stumps to hold it up. And we got legs. And the tree got limbs that come out and spread and stretch. And we got arms. And the tree got leaves that grows and decorate on it. And we got hair. And the tree got vines that send the earthly juices running through the tree, whatever the fuck they made for. And we got veins. You see what I'm saying? The inside of our ear canal is made exactly the same as the inside of a snail's shell. So when we realize that we are all as one, like we all one, it make you want to look at your brother and sister different. Well, if you got a heart, if you got any conscience to you. When you think about what all was put into making us, it make you want to appreciate the artisticness of your neighbor. It make you want to appreciate the fellowship and the camaraderie between real individuals. Me knowing, damn, you got angels and ancestors around you right now. They care about you. Look at you. You right here with me, alive in the flesh. Do you understand how important it is to be a human? Like, for one, out of all them ancestors, all the sperm cells, you made it here. You are a manifestation. You are a manifestation of the Most High. Why would you think that you're here for no reason? Why would you think that you don't mean nothing in this world? Why would you think that you're not good for anything? You get what I'm saying? There was a lot that went into you. Now, what I do know is this. Everybody ain't God's. As is high, so below. So just as many as the Most High made, the Most Low made as well. So I'm talking to mine with this one. You see what I'm saying? But it's funny when you think about what goes into us actually being manifested here on earth. What is you made of? Is you here just taking up space? We didn't come here to grow within someone else's establishment. God created us to create. Every single person on this earth is a different expression of the Most High. We all different expressions. That's why you should never have that mentality like, I don't fuck with nobody. You know why? Because somebody with they shit not even together can see something in you that you may not see in you. Right? And they may tell you that, but you'll get offended. This motherfucker, you don't know. Look at you. You homeless. The fuck you gonna tell me something with the? But this guy's child too. God probably sent his child to tell one of his other children something, but because you so caught up in the matrix, you missed out on a blessing or a lesson or just a life gem that God sent to you because of pride. So we should all fuck with each other. I mean, you know, if a motherfucker done fucked up, you're out of there. Nigga, I don't need your advice. You feel me? But I'm talking to us individuals who go out and can have decent, proper conversations with people and tell people thank you and excuse me and I appreciate that and how are you and have an amazing day and I'm doing great. Not the mean muggers and the true steppers and the bumpers and the you excused and the rude motherfuckers. So, you know, I just feel as though, man, we should just, you know, do more history, do more research on our lineage. Why we here? What we doing? Right? And I just wanted to tap in and give my people that gem about the ancestors. And it's probably time to tap in with yours. Tap in with your ancestors. Talk to them, man. They wanna hear from you. A lot went on before you were here. And a lot went into the freedom that you are not dwelling in. So keep that going. Show appreciation. Pave a new path for the future generations. Don't just sit here drinking all the liquor, smoking all the weed, and having all the sex you can. There's more to it than that. Create. Build a business. Because all these Walmarts and Targets and all, they finna be extinct. It ain't finna be nothing but our businesses. We're gonna have to support each other. So by you not fucking with nobody, you ain't finna be eating, or you gonna be naked and hungry. You gonna be naked and afraid out this bitch. So, hey man, you are not tuned in to Intuitive Heathen. This is Starlock Podcast. I am, oh man, Messiah on earth, minimizing all negativity. Until next time, you already know it's only two things that connect. No, not only, but there's two things that connect the entire universe. And that's water and respect. Don't get your water cut off. Love.
Oh man, I just wanna go back home. Planet Earth ain't where I'm supposed to be.